Hello everyone, this is Zach with MTG Pokehero, and I am back with our very first deck tech review. Since it's Ixalan season, I figured I might as well start off with one of the decks everybody's been wondering, can it make it back in Standard? And I think the answer is yes, and this is Ramunap Red. So, with Ramunap Red, when it came in there, we lost a couple cards, but I think we got some really good replacements. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the deck, and then after this I'm going to put a couple games up. So our very first card is On-Crop Crasher. You know, it was a staple in Ramunap Red. I definitely made it back a 4 of. Still does really good. And not only that, it removes a blocker. We got our Bombknot Couriers, which is definitely a really good card draw engine for in this deck. Just to be able to, because realistically, we want to be able to get to our Hazoret the Fervents. So this is really good for extra card advantage after we've attacked, or if we can get to it. The next one is Earthshaker Kindred. I don't really have to talk about this card. It is a great card. Just a 2-drop haste, and then it can come back. I really like it. Here's one of our main win conditions right now is Hazoret the Fervent. You know, indestructible haste, the god. Everybody knows what he does. He does good. He's going to be around for a while, so I'm really excited to play with this guy again. Or gal. She's a gal. The next one is Kari Zev, the Skyship Raider for 1 and 2, First Strike Menace. Whenever it attacks, you get to create a 2/1 legendary monkey token named Ragnar. That's a 1/3. It's still pretty good. So, kind of had to make some adjustments because definitely we've lost the Vampire Gorger, and I know I don't remember the name, the 2/2 for 1 vampire that could give all of your vampires, whatever it was. I don't know, I'm kind of tired this morning. So, I went ahead and made a couple adjustments. We also lost Village Messenger, which was another pretty good 1/1 haste that turned into a 2/2. So, we went ahead and I replaced it with Nest Robber. It's a 1 for 1 in red, you get a haste 2/1. It's pretty decent. I think it'll fit in pretty alright. You know, this is definitely like our first iteration of the deck, and no shape or mean is this deck perfect. But to replace our 1 drop slot, I went ahead and did Rigging Runner. So for 1 red mana, first strike, it has Raid. Whenever it enters the battlefield, +1/+1 counter if you attacked with a creature this turn. So a 2/2 for 1 is still pretty good. I think it'll do okay, hopefully. The only thing that kind of stinks about this compared to like the Village Messenger is that you need to have attacked with a creature before, but still being able to get a 2/2 for 1 is a good deal. We went ahead and put in a Braid, of course. You know, it's definitely one of the best cards in Standard at this point in time. We lost Incendiary Flow, which I was actually pretty okay with. So, because we got Lightning Strike, and you know, between Lightning Strike, went ahead and did 4 copies of Shock as well, and Hazoret the Fervent. I mean, it's possible for us to be able to burn out our opponent. Let's go back to our lands, because that's also one of the important parts. We've gone ahead and do 15 Mountain. You know, of course, we have to run Ramunap Ruins just because of the namesake. Not only that, we're running another 5 different deserts with Scavenger Grounds, you know, to take care of some graveyard synergies that people are trying to play. What I'm really kind of worried about is the approach for the Second Sons deck, because they're saying that that's going to be a really big deal. We definitely want to have at least 1 to 2 Scavenger Grounds. Would probably be the only thing I would change about this right now. But we need the red mana, so that's the only deal. And then our other card is, of course, Scorched Desert. I really like it. I thought about adding in the big T-Rex. Oh, and we have 1 copy of Chandra Torch of Defiance. So, I mean, overall, this deck is, it's not cheap, just because of Chandra and Earthshaker Kindred is okay. Hazoret the Fervent, I think last time I saw was going for $15. So then for our sideboard, we have 1 Aethersphere Harvester. Just be able to gain some extra lifelink. It makes a decent flyer to get over some bigger blockers. It also allows us to shift from this kind of quicker deck to where we can kind of go a little bit bigger, and we do that with cards like Glorybringer, Flying Haste. I'd just be able to deal 4 damage to target non-dragon and opponent controls. This card is really good. I'm definitely going to be talking about it more here in another deck coming up here, but I really like the card. I love this thing. We have Pia Nalar. Just be able to kind of prevent blockers. You'd be able to get another Thopter token. Another creature gains a +1 A 0 for a 2/2 is pretty good. Went ahead and added an extra copy of a Braid. Went ahead and put in 2 copies of Chandra's Defeat because I think Ramunap red decks are going to be coming in. They're going to be good. For some cheap removal, we went ahead and put in some Magma Sprays because sometimes we can just switch this out with Shock, just kind of depending on what our opponent's running to make it a little bit easier. We also have Karizev's Expertise. Just being able to gain control of one of their big creatures or vehicle and have it gain haste is still pretty funny. Being able to drop this down with like a 2-drop also works out, free card advantage. Now, here's one of the most controversial cards, I think, for the deck. When I initially saw this in another sideboard, I was kind of like, well, why would you be doing that? Most of our guys are pretty small. And this is kind of more when you want to go towards that big end side. But all in all, it's a pretty decent deck. I'm going to go ahead and put up a couple games with it. Hopefully I can get enough in. I'll probably at least put up 3 for sure. Hopefully we get some players and everything like that to play against. Remember, if you like the deck, just go ahead and subscribe to us as well. We're going to be doing a couple more videos here. I at least wanted to put something up for tonight, just because I haven't consistently put something up. It's just been really busy with school work and all the kids. So I'm hoping with this I will be able to start getting everything all resettled and everything like that. So we'll be getting a lot more consistent decks. Also, I just want to tell you guys, I have a Patreon channel. Go on ahead, check it out. I'll try to leave the subscription in the comments, which is just so that way, we're just trying to get it out and make it a little bit better so I can provide more content consistently. And remember, I'm Zach, and may the top decks be forever in your favor.